Welcome back to Junior Television. I know that people have been wanting to see another video on the Cadillac. In this particular video, we're going to go over repairing the Guide-Matic. It's actually not as complicated as some people may be led to believe. You see, let me explain real quick how the Guide-Matic works. So it works very simple. On the front, it's just kind of a little tube there. Now what that tube does is it detects light. It's just a photo tube. Now that produces a small electrical current, which is then sent to an amplifier. Now I can't show you the amplifier yet, but it's deep in the dash. I'm pretty sure it's right below it, but I'm not completely sure yet. That amplifier then amplifies the signal, and it uses that to actuate a solenoid. That solenoid is at the headlamp switch. This is what shuts off the high beams. Then when there's no light, the amplifier allows the high beams to turn back on. It's not very complicated. Now to access this amplifier, what we need to do is this. We need to take the top piece of the dashboard off. It's very simple. You got 1, 2, 3 screws where you take this off. And then there's one on the opposite side of the car as well. Then, under the above the instrument cluster, there's 3 screws. 1, 2, 3. And lastly, in the glove box, there's 2 screws, which I'm going to try and see here. I think you can see it. One of them looks like it's backed off already. But yeah, apparently there's 2 screws in there. We'll find out together. So let's get started. Also, while I'm here, figured a helpful tip for some people who don't know how to take this little clock out of here. It's very simple. Just take and rotate it 60 degrees. Now it's going to fight you a little bit. It's going to feel very difficult and like it doesn't want to budge. But trust me, you can get it to rotate. Usually it takes 2 hands. But you just pop it out like that. And of course there's 2 wires. This one's disconnected. And then to put it back in, just like that. Figured I'd let you know since I didn't see any information about that on YouTube. So we have one of the decorative chrome pieces removed. Now, of course, to do this, you unscrew the 3 screws, and then you have to pull backwards. See, it sits kind of like this, but there's a big lip on the inside, and it fits into a groove. It is very stiff, but you have to pull backwards. It's going to take 2 hands, and it's going to feel like you're breaking something, but you're not. It's just very stiff. As expected from Cadillac fitment and quality, it fits very snug. Alright, now this one I have all the screws taken off, and I figure I would try to show you how exactly these come off. Like I said, it is kind of a manhandle and a struggle, so there's a chance I might not be able to show it on camera. But you basically just kind of pull it off. First you got to kind of separate it up here. And this one seems to be coming out way easier. Oh yeah. Nice and easy. More than likely the reason it was so difficult on the other side is because the dash pad has changed shape over time. And as a result, the bottom part here was pushing on it pretty hard. But now let's see if we can find those screws under the glove, or on top of the glove box. All right. Well, I don't see any screws. It says there should be 2 screws on the top of the glove box. Now, I really hope they're not at those hex screws up there, but I don't think they are. So I'll go ahead and look for those. I know that there's not a lot to see here, but I'll go ahead and look for them. Alright, I found the screws. Believe it or not, this what I'm showing you right now. I know it's sideways, so it's kind of annoying, but what I'm showing you here is actually the Guide-Matic amplifier right here. But the screws we're talking about, in this case, is that one there, and this one here. Now, unfortunately, I don't have a socket wrench or anything to go over that right now. It really is a shame. Now, why this is such a shame is because, unfortunately, it means I can't show you, in this video at least, taking the dashboard off and fixing the amplifier. But I can at least show you the remainder of the things you need to take off before you can take off those two screws. For now, I would just seamlessly edit it all into one video, but unfortunately, I do not currently have an editing computer, which is why I haven't been making content. But I will simply take out these three screws and end the video. For now, of course. There will be a part 2 in the near future. Come on, little screw. By the way, basically all the screws are the same. Same length, same everything. So if you're worried about getting the screw's location mixed up with another screw, don't worry about it, because honestly, you're not missing much. But yes, that's going to end this video for now. These screws are very difficult to take off on camera, because I'm holding the camera with my right hand right now, and I'm not left-handed. But I'll try anyways. So yes, thank you so much for watching, JTV. And if you'll tune in soon, and this time I really do mean soon, there will be another Cadillac video. And thank you all so much for commenting on my last video. Thanks to you, I've managed to successfully find the dashboard, or the trip reset button. It doesn't work, but at least I know where it is. And a couple other neat things you guys commented. It's super neat to see you all like a video so much. And thank you for subscribing, I really appreciate it. So as always, if you liked the video, like it. If you disliked the video, dislike it. And if you want to, subscribe. That is all. Goodbye.